All right, guys, welcome to the weekly mentorship video. And it's not going to be a long one, it's going to be a quick summary to add on what I explained yesterday regarding the dollar. But now, this is where I'm going to explain how you are going to apply now uh, the bias that we discussed in depth yesterday on dollar index, how we are going to apply that now on the major currencies and the commodities. So now already we can see what has happened in the market today. Now remember, uh, in the class on Saturday and in the mentorship video that I uploaded last night, I did emphasize that we are going to see a down close day on dollar index. Now this was due to the weakness that we saw being portrayed in the long-term interest rates market. We had a weakness in the 10-year, 5-year, and the 30-year bond yields. So that in turn now is being portrayed on the dollar index. The dollar index is now showing that type of weakness. Now we can see already that dollar as of today it has dropped more than 60 pips, 60 or 70 or so pips for the day. So I'm just gonna take a look at the interest rate markets, and then we can have a clear picture on what transpired today in the interest rate markets. Of course, the market hasn't closed, but more or less we're going to see how the interest rates market performed, and this is going to help us now in guiding us on what to do from tomorrow onwards until the end of the week regarding our trading schedule. So I'm going to go to the daily chart. So this is the 5-year bond yield. I'm going to also put the 10-year and the 30-year just to take a glance. So you see, guys, this is something that you have to do mostly on day close, right? With the daily candles close, so that you get a picture of what has happened in the markets, right? So you can see we've got the 30-year here daily, we've got the 10-year daily, and the 5-year bond yields daily. Now, the weakness that we are seeing right now in dollar index, just to summarize from last night's video, is because of this divergence here that we saw in the long-term interest rates. So that's the weakness that we are seeing, and it's likely to continue probably up until, let me see, let's go to the calendar quickly. I'm just going to switch to the calendar so that we can see what can affect the market as from tomorrow. So early tomorrow we've got the RBA rates decision, and that's specifically going to affect AUD pairs. Then just after London open, we're going to get the German manufacturing PMIs, also getting the Italian PMIs, and then we also have what do we have here? We've got the manufacturing PMIs from the United States. That's later on in the day ahead in the New York session. So tomorrow around 11 o'clock, you expect the euro to be volatile. In which direction? This is where you have to put reference now to the release that we are going to see in the German manufacturing PMIs and the unemployment change for Germany. Now, if I'm saying, if I'm anticipating further weakness in dollar index due to the fact that I've already seen what the 3 long-term interest rate markets are portraying to me. They're portraying to me that there is going to be further what? Weakness. uh, in dollar. So now, what is it that I would anticipate Euro USD to do? Now, I'm going to go to the chart that we used before. Already you can see we have clearly closed above $1.11,820, which was our focus for today, which was a target for our longs. We have broken and closed above. That gave a rally of an extra almost another 50 or so pips. So if you were trail stopping that long entry that we were anticipating right down here around $11.32, if you're trail stopping that position, you have got yourself quite a huge bag of pips today. So if we are anticipating further weakness into the dollar tomorrow, right? $12.60 becomes crucial. This price point becomes crucial. This is most probably where we are going to start facing a bit of resistance to this rally that we are seeing in euro at the moment. Why the $12.60? Because there's inefficiency right here. There's inefficiency in this market. There's imbalance. We are likely to see a bit of resistance once we reach this level here, $12.60. So that could be a target for a long entry if you are long on Euro USD. Once price reaches $12.60, then you need to be looking at either exiting your positions or trail stopping furthermore to the upside. So expecting further weakness in dollar index, you can see already the imbalance that we had between Friday's low and Wednesday's high is almost filled up, and expect it to continue. Expect this weakness to continue and fill up this further imbalance on dollar index. So I'm anticipating dollar to trade to well below 96.38. Remember, our reference point, our level that we were monitoring on dollar index was 96.88. We closed above, but we had indecision on Friday. And I specifically mentioned that come Monday, we are going to have a down close day. But for the bulls to sustain their initial rally from 94.63, we didn't want price to close below 96.88, of which, as it is right now, market is definitely going to close below 96.88. Dollar is weak today. So tomorrow, we should see further weakness coming into dollar index, especially if we do get positive release from the German manufacturing PMIs and the unemployment change. So 11 o'clock is a crucial time for the bulls on Euro USD. They could really rally to the upside. These bulls here, they could really go all the way, most probably up until $12.90, $13 is a bit of an extreme, but you can never say never in the market. Right now, we've already breached this level here, $12.20. We've already breached it again. So we should see price trading, obviously, to fill up this imbalance here. Let me mark it properly. So today's high and this low here, we've got market inefficiency there, we've got imbalance that is likely to be filled. And once price fills up that imbalance, now that's coming in at $12.60, expect price to face a bit of resistance. Expect the bears to try and come back into the market. So dollar, I'm anticipating the price drop all the way to below 96.38. That's weakness in dollar, which in turn is going to provide us long entries. Number one, on Euro USD. Number two, Pound USD, Aussie dollar, and NZD USD. Aussie dollar, you just need to be careful with it. If you are in a position overnight, make sure you wake up for the rate decision for the Australian dollar, because it's happening, I think it's early morning around something like 5:15 or so. If we are to look on the calendar, we've got AUD. We also have we've got RBA interest rate decision here. That's at 5:30 in the morning. So as we go further into the week, I'll be giving you these updates, guys, regarding how we are going to approach the following day. Since I said I'm going to be telling you now and showing you how I approach the markets on a daily basis, how I make the decisions. So you can already see right now, I've got a forecast that I have on Euro USD. I'm anticipating further strength going into $12.60. Only up until I reach that price, then I should anticipate weakness to come into the Euro USD. Now, it can happen that the German manufacturing PMIs come out negative. Now, when that happens, I'll have to take note of where Euro USD is trading, right? Because it's quite a long way to 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. There's quite a bit of movement in price that's going to happen. Now, depending on where price is, and then those two fundamentals come out negative, of course, I expect Euro USD to drop to the downside, most probably testing the what? The $11.820, like what we saw today. I took a nice short position, I guess. Yeah, took a short position from the, let me go to the H1, took a short position right from this level here. Then I got myself like my 20 pips for the day and I was out. I did illustrate it on the group. So I'm going to be doing these videos most probably like on a daily basis now. There'll be short 10-15 minute videos illustrating what I'll be looking for in the market the following day. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So don't forget, guys, expecting further weakness in dollar index. Probably Tuesday is also going to be a down close day, but not as big as we saw in Monday's session. Because if you look at the calendar, what we have in US, we've got the manufacturing PMIs, job openings. What else? We also have employment change for the NZD, but that's later on, almost after market close. Then pound PMIs for those who are in pound trades. So you just need to take note of those pound PMIs coming in at 11:30. You see, they're like almost one after the other. 11 o'clock, we've got German PMIs, 10:45 Italian PMIs. See, and then Euro manufacturing PMIs, 11:30 pound PMI. So that's 1 hour, close to like 1 hour of where we're going to get fundamentals that are definitely going to move Euro USD. In which direction we need to see the what? The release first, like what we saw today. The rally that we saw now in Euro USD, the rally of almost 78 pips, was because of the CPI for Germany. You see these CPI numbers here. These CPI numbers here, they did come out quite positive from the forecast. They were forecasting a negative 0.3 and then actual release was 0.4. That's a big difference. So that's why you saw the euro gaining momentum, which in turn we saw in also Euro GBP. You can see here from this bullish order block, Euro GBP found support and rallied big time. You can see here what time was the CPI news. That's 1500 hours. And if you come to Euro GBP, you can see 1500 hours. It's this candle here. That's the one that took off for a return of close to 40 pips. So yeah, that's pretty much about it, folks. And I'll be giving you updates as we go on the group so that now you get into that groove of trading. You know, we can learn as much as we can, but you need to apply this onto your charts. You need to apply it on a live account. So yeah, I wish you guys good luck and happy trading tomorrow. Thank you.